What's up, y'all? This is Jack for ThinkComputers. Today we're taking a look at a few Apotop products. We have the Travel Y router, the Y Reader, and the Y Reader Pro. They all do very similar functions, slightly different, and slightly different price points. Let's take a look at each and see what we got. So here we have the Travel Y router. This thing will allow you to use an iPad charger as a power adapter, and on the other side it also lets you to charge your iPad or iPhone with a USB plug. It's basically just a travel router in a different format. So these features just say you can conveniently connect anything to Wi-Fi, ABG, and things like that. You know, of course it works with an iPad and iPhone, stuff like that. So the box is pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. We're going to see what this product is like. We have some instructions or a quick guide, travel router for the DW06, and we have a USB cable, so we'll put that aside. And the last thing in here is the travel router itself. So you can have a USB plug there. That's where you'll charge your iPad, iPhone, or other USB device. Down here is your Ethernet port. So if you're at a hotel or somewhere and need to get Wi-Fi, then you can just plug your Ethernet cable in there from the hotel. Boom, you got Wi-Fi. Luckily, I do have an iPad brick right here, so we're going to be able to plug this in and see how well it fits. Fits perfect. So boom, go like that, and you'll get power for your adapter. It is a bit unfortunate that this is like USB to micro USB, mini USB, one of those. I never know which one's which, I'll be honest with you guys. So this doesn't really, I don't think this powers it. Wouldn't seem like it would power it. So to me, it seems like you have to have this brick right here in order to power your DW06. So that's about all there is to it for this thing here. Next, we shall move on to the Y Reader. So we have the Y Reader and the Y Reader Pro. We're going to do the Y Reader first, the one on the left first here. We'll put this guy aside. The Y Reader is similar to our Travel Y router. However, it also has an SD key or an SD card slot built in, so you can like put in your SD card and wirelessly access anything on your SD card from your iPad or iPhone. So similar to like an SD card reader, but one that's wireless and works with an iPad, iPhone, which is a big deal because it's hard to get stuff from a card onto an iPad or iPhone. The other thing about the Y Reader is it can be charged. It has, whoa, there's like 2 peanuts in here, 3 peanuts in here, kind of random. Anyways, the other thing about this is it can be charged. It has up to 3 hours of battery life. So you don't have to carry around your iPad charger in order to get power for this thing. You can charge it up ahead of time. And this cable, why do we have all these different? Now this one doesn't make much sense. This one comes with a USB extension cable, and the Travel Y router comes with a USB to mini USB. To me, this would make sense here, because here I could plug this into that, and then I could probably charge it through that port. That's what I would imagine is what happens. So I'm confused a little bit by the cable choice Apotop has provided us. Nonetheless, here's your Ethernet port. So this also works as a Wi-Fi router and can do it off the battery. Here's your SD card slot and your USB slot. So you can plug a thumb drive into that if you wanted to share that with your iPad or iPhone. Power right there. It turns on. I guess it's somewhat charged already, which is cool. So there you go, another simple device, but this one's a little bit more useful than your Travel Y router because it has an SD card and 3 hours of battery life. Finally, the Y Reader Pro, let's get some of this mess out the way, is similar again to the Y Reader, the last device we looked at. However, this one has 7 hours of battery life. So same type of features. Let's go ahead and open this one. We have another quick guide. Looks like some instructions on how to use it with iOS. I think it probably will tell you where to download the app at. It does. So it just tells you how to download the app for iOS and stuff. Oddly enough, the Y reader didn't come with a quick start guide or anything. Maybe they just forgot to put it into the box. I'm not sure. So there's some instructions. Let's see what type of USB cable we get with this one. So this one is going to be, this one's micro USB. The other one is mini, I believe, the first one. So this one has a mini USB plug, which to me makes more sense because now I can plug this plug that came with it in to here. I can charge this device now. So this one's a little bit bigger. Here's your comparison. This is your Y reader, the one with the SD card. So it's a little bit bigger, not by too much. And this one gives 3 hours of battery life. This one gives 7. And going all the way back to the beginning, you have your travel Y router, which needs an iPad power adapter to power it. So this has no battery, but it gives you wireless internet. This has a 3-hour battery, gives you wireless internet and access to an SD key or to an SD card or a USB drive on an iPad or iPhone. And this one does the same thing, Wi-Fi internet, SD card, USB, and it gives you 7 hours of battery life. So you can pretty much take this thing anywhere you want. This seems like the best deal. I'm not sure on the price points on these yet. I do know they're all different price points. However, depends how different, and what you get is a big, factor for are they really worth what they come with. So let's put all these parts back. This guy goes here. This guy strangely came with this one here, and that goes there. And we'll throw the iPad charger in there for fun, up there somewhere. Couple instructions, and that pretty much concludes the unboxing of all the Apotop products, the Travel Y router, the Y reader, and the Y reader Pro. They're all pretty close. Do something different. To find out what they do differently, check out the full review on thinkcomputers.org. We'll talk to you guys soon.